If the match on 8 is finished, could we get the result, please? Because we're waiting on that.
Tony Brown, please, top table. We have Carl Jones, Chris Beaming, Australia, please. Jerry Canning, Gerard Beaming from Northern Ireland.
Good afternoon to all the viewers out there watching the wheel out Liverpool. I'm Jealous Singh and we have Greg Gambling. Everybody out there, good afternoon to everybody anyway. We're from the Imperial Palace Hotel in Blackpool. Josh Kane and Harjit Singh in the last 16.
So did you fancy
Jerry Canning, please.
I have to go with the Indian Harjit Singh.
Carl Jones, Chris Beaming.
Just seen him play the last game against Nishan Barrett. Played awesome.
Yeah, what was the score?
He beat him 7-2. In the support, to be honest.
Two superb players. Obviously, Josh is really champions who's
Defending his title.
defended his title, so this is going to be a cracker.
Josh is in the World semi-final.
Yeah, he got to the semis and I'm sure he's got in the semis.
I think he's got Phil Harris.
Phil Harrison, right, okay.
Josh wins the leg.
The cut break from Josh. I've seen a lot more of the cut break recently. A lot of people seem to be adapting to it.
Dry break there.
It's enjoy.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people. I was just played it. Gerard and he's playing cut breaks and
Yeah.
actually didn't get many balls off a cut
Right,
break.
okay. I think it's more of control of the whiteboard, isn't it? If you do the cut break, less chance of going off.
I think you can still control the ball anyway. Yeah, I mean, I think some people are starting to try cut break on the third ball as well.
Oh, really? I haven't seen that yet.
Nice Harjits.
Good chance for Harji, yeah.
The yellows all look nice.
I think the yellow by the black spot goes into the corner, I think, doesn't it?
You'll take that now.
He's on it. If it does go, you play it now, yeah. Looks like it does.
Yeah.
Black's been a tricky ball, really.
Take it down the rail.
Well,
couldn't
obviously, that'll be losses in the
it?
thoughts.
To be honest, the tables are playing quite nice down the rails. I've not missed many down the rails and superbs in hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not bad.
Perfect on the middle, the opposite.
Do you think you'll be looking at developing the black, or just to get on it to play out the rail?
I think he'll play it up the rail
Yeah.
unless he develops the red out the way for the double.
Mm.
He might try to develop the red, move the red out the way now. I'll just drop it in and then.
Yeah. There's no easy ball you can use to develop the black, is there, to be fair? So it just makes sense to drop the 3 balls in and get on the black at the rail.
I think he's going to keep the last one down the bottom and just done across after he's took this one.
You drop this in and play the other in the middle, or?
Looks like it. He's never taken this off the black, is he, in the middle?
That's what he's looking at, mate.
He's looking at, isn't he? Develop the black. Yeah, well, it's a gamble, isn't it?
I think that's crazy, to be honest, because you can get the double kiss on the black. He's better off just putting the ball, surely. Let's see what he
Black
does.
will land in front of the red.
Oh, he's played
Oh,
that
he's
well.
played that well. Played it beautiful. I think Hardy done well. Was it last year or the year before he beat Mick in the last 16, was it? Or
Was
last
that the
week?
Masters? Right,
That was in
okay.
the Masters.
He's a cracking player.
He's had a year out of the team this year.
Yeah, I did hear that.
But he's come just to play the Masters.
That's
'cause
a
he's
big loss for the India team, though, isn't it? A player
Oh,
like
yeah.
Harji.
Oh yes, there is. Oh, what's he doing?
He fancies it in the right corner, I think.
He's got one. Got away with one there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But he does well. He does do well in the Masters. He said so. That's
Yeah.
what he's actually come up for. Like he said,
okay.
right?
Yeah, he didn't play in the Worlds, did he?
No, no worlds, nothing.
No. He's cutting his back into the corner.
Yeah, it's worth it anyway. If he misses it, he's got the bag. He's got
Yeah.
the red over there. It's a
Yeah.
2-in-1 shot. Well, I fancy him potted it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, it's a good finish. All apart from the last yellow, maybe, but
Yeah, he
he got there. First blood to Harji.
nearly ducked the white in there, didn't he?
Yeah. Knew Harji well. See, fellow Bristol player. So I've seen him grow up and turn into he's a fantastic player now.
Well, you've played together, don't you? You're Bristol lads.
Yeah, well, we used to obviously play county together, and I remember Partab taking Harji and his other brother to Snooker City, practicing as kids. They put him all crazy when he was younger.
I remember when he's a young lot,
Yeah.
played with my lad, Jazz.
Right.
All the youngsters, Govey and that.
Yeah,
It was a good little team.
Yeah, I bet.
And they got to the final, the kids did.
is it?
Team India, yeah, they got
Wow.
lost to England in the final. Well, I think the youngsters have been doing better than the men's.
Yeah.
Really, they're growing up. I
What I
mean,
think is so amazing about Harji is, do you know what? He doesn't actually practice much either. Doesn't
No.
put a lot of time into the game.
I
I think he's
mean,
playing a lot more snooker these days.
even Govey Gill. I mean, he done well to lose in the last
Yeah.
16 as well.
Yeah, he's some player as well, isn't he?
Mm.
Didn't he? He got to the final of the challenge last week, didn't he?
Yeah,
beat
he
Tor.
did. Yeah, lost to Carl Sutton.
Yeah.
I mean, he played Craig Lake this weekend, and he should have beat him 8-7, but then he went 7-0, and he's had a chance and he's missed it again, and then Craig's given him a chance back, and
He won. Yeah.
he's scraped over the line, to be honest.
Right, back to the game. It looks like a first opportunity now for Josh. Archie's. They didn't split very well, his balls, then, did he?
No,
The white's obviously gone in off. There's only one shot.
I think he's going to take reds here and develop and probably play that one, take the one up the top now where he is and land up to the.
The two reds that are
Really
close together, they
spunky now.
both go, don't they? So it's only a matter of getting on.
I think he's trying to develop that, move the yellow out the way to get onto that bottom one on the rail, just
Yeah.
where it's covering it.
But he's also got the red near the black spot as well, which is a little bit tricky. He's perfect there to go into the yellow.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at, yeah. It's bound to be on one of the two at the bottom anyway. Don't like it, does he?
Well, you can see a better angle there. The red by the black spot actually goes quite neatly up into the top right corner. So
Enough. Definitely.
yeah, he's got a chance.
Yeah, that's a shot.
He's played that well.
He did develop that.
Looks like he's looking at going into the yellow there just to develop the black. And of course, he'll be holding the white there, so to cut the red along the bottom rail. That's the next shot.
Yeah, he's developed that one now. I think he might even.
Is
Yeah,
it cover?
he's actually basically he could take the one at the top now if he wanted to.
Yeah, he's on it, isn't he?
Yeah.
I wonder if he even looks at it, because he's played for along the bottom rail.
I think he has looked at it. I definitely think he did look at it to develop it.
It might be a better option now. He's got to get back on it otherwise, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I think it goes into this corner as well now.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, so it does. Yeah, that's why he's moved the yellow. He's given the option of 2 corners, really. He's played that well. He's going to have to take the far one where they're kissing together. Come back off the rail. To get back onto this
Yeah.
one next to the yellow, I think. Or does he leave that one last
The one
and then run
The
through?
one on the black spot, I think he can touch that now because he's going to stun into the yellow, and then he may not have a shot next. So
Yeah, he could knock the yellow in front of
I
the
think
2
that's
reds.
got to be his last ball now, isn't it?
Mm.
That's where he leaves himself now. Oh, he's played for it, and
played
he needs
for
to
it
be
now,
straight
yeah.
on it.
He's pretty straight
Yeah,
on it.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Yeah,
That's perfect. To be fair, if you run it, it makes it more difficult.
yeah, it's absolutely perfect. What do you think the score's going to be then, Greg?
Yeah, I think this one's going all the way. This call it. It's down to the brakes, and the brakes massive at this level. And neither of them had a good break to start, so
Well, they both have actually cleaned up off each other's
yeah,
brakes here, so
two reverse 8 balls.
there.
Yeah.
2 outboard dishes at the moment. It's looking good, high standard.
There won't be many balls missed in this match for sure.
I tell you, I mean, back in the days, you played like, and you had the Appletons and, you know, Mick, Chris and that. I don't think the game was that forward now than what it is now. It's speeding up, and there's
Do you
a lot
reckon?
yeah, I think these youngsters out there now, there's are more aggressive.
Yeah.
There's no holding
There's
back.
no fear, is there?
There's no fear
Yeah.
anymore.
I mean, Josh is still quite young, isn't he?
I mean, you watch it back in the days, you was watching it, it was a steady game. There wasn't
Yeah.
really that many
Yeah.
8-to-8 dishes, and
Yeah.
now he's,
Well, look at Josh, just for
he could be
example.
5-0 down in the next half an hour.
I think Josh is only about 23, and he's only just
Yeah.
gone into the
Mhm.
come out I think he's under 23s last year, but this is his first year where he can't play. So he's a young pup, and he's already won the Masters.
He's had a lovely side break there. I think you should go yellows here. Not one bad one there, really.
Tricky finish though, mate.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's got that. Yeah, a couple of yellows down the bottom.
Is he forced
top
into
one to
playing the
develop
ball
black.
in the pocket first, though?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Looks like he's dead on touching, isn't he?
Black's tied up as well. It's quite a messy table, to be fair. That's
Who broke that then? Was that hard, Joel?
no, it's, Josh broke. So nothing went down,
That
mate.
looks
So
like.
nothing went down. So
Oh, nothing went down. I thought he actually made a ball then.
don't think either of them has made the ball off the break yet. 3 try breaks.
Hmm?
I don't know if Harjeet now, you play this yellow closest to the white into the top corner where he can develop the black.
Well, yeah. I mean, if he drops this in the middle and keeps himself
You
an
can
angle,
screw into it, can't you?
screw into the red, knock the black out, because he's
Yeah.
always guaranteed to be the one on the middle.
Yeah.
And then you can maybe play the plant down here.
I think your way's a little bit more
Yeah.
easier, yeah.
Yeah.
Pot's not so difficult.
Hmm. There's only one shot develop here to develop the black, and if he doesn't fancy developing it, I think the double's always on in the middle. surprised they're not refereeing these the last 16 or something, you know.
Yeah. I don't think they bring referees into the final.
Yeah, I mean the last game when Josh played Yannick,
Yeah.
it was a long match, wasn't it?
Was
I
it?
mean the players taking. I mean they do have referees into the last 8, don't they?
Oh, is that right?
Well, they used to.
Is that who Josh played last round? Was it Yannick?
Yannick, yeah.
Oh. I didn't expect that one to be missed.
He's hit the far jaw there, isn't it?
Yeah.
But even he's missed it. What was he on? Maybe he didn't.
But yeah. Maybe he'll still be able to cut the head into the middle or one up the top.
I think Josh might be taking this pocket and maybe or not.
Can you get through to it to cover though? Not convinced he can see. No, he can't.
No, he can't. No.
That's not nice, is it?
No. He's got away with that one anyhow.
Yeah. You may be able to play the red closer to the white into the middle. I think that's his only option. Yes, he's looking at it now.
They've both played the same jaw. It's going to get into a bit a messy frame this one now, Greg.
Well, I don't know. Depends how they're feeling really. I mean, Hodges, he's got the all-round game, and then he'll play the right shot if it's the cover of pocket. That's what he'll do.
He just probably might bounce
He's not
this yellow
fighting,
out in front of the red and leave her.
There is a chance of a finish here, man. Jello. It's only
I can't see Hardy going for a finish
plant.
here.
It's only really the plant that.
Yeah, I don't see him going for it. He's going to try and roll the ball at the top. I think if he gets the one at the top now, he will go for it. That's a great shot, that is. He's gone back to stage one where he was in the first place.
Well, exactly, yeah. And so he's
got to develop the
he
black
could develop
here.
the black here, and I think he's got the angle to do that, and he will be on the ball in the middle his next shot. So
And then the plat becomes easier because he can get a bit
closer to
it, yeah.
Right, he's chose to go a slightly different way, and
This
he's not played that well.
No. I don't think he needed to develop it, to be honest, because
The plant was there.
the plant was there because
Yeah.
he's got one up the top. If he got, if he's
Yeah.
not on it, he's always pop the one on the top and then get back on that ball.
He's got to move these yellows now to develop them. He's got to do it now. What's that red safe in the top right corner?
Well, I'll just click off this one at the bottom and trying to leave the white touching right behind there.
Yeah, he needs to leave no shot.
Yeah, no shot.
It's tricky though because he's got to play this with
Really thin.
with right hand side to check it.
I personally just flick off it and just come off the rail and leave the white right and sitting close as you can to the red touching ball.
I can't believe he's not played the yellow and just lost the black on that last shot, but he obviously had something in mind. It's not
I
come
don't
off.
fancy
So.
this as well, I mean. He's not even developed it, has he? Really?
Well, I think he has.
Yeah,
He has
possible, yeah.
enough. Yeah. The outside yellow will pop first, so it's not too bad to be honest. He's not left anything easy.
I'd fancy doubling the top red up there and bringing it walls to the black.
Yeah. Well, or cross doubling it back in towards the yellow, just stopping him from finishing. It's tricky now. You're queuing over a ball as well. This is not easy. You may even choose to play the red over in the bottom
Cover
right
the top
corner.
yellow.
Yeah,
Make it hard for him. The saying is don't give it and make him earn it.
yeah, exactly. I mean, what's the black safe? It's maybe worth getting that ball out, possibly, because the red in the middle of the table is stopping him from doubling the black, so he's got to get it out. Obviously, the yellow's there to develop it, but
I think he's playing your shot.
No,
Oh, he's gone in and off. Oh, he's gone in and off.
I don't really know what the value of that shot was, really, but he's obviously tried to pot it in the top corner.
I think that
Missed it by a mile, and White's followed in, so a good chance for Harji now.
got this one and get closer to the ones by the 2. Looks pretty perfect. Don't like that.
No, he's not got any angle. Well, the angles, he's going into the red, he's got to try and move to
He's gonna
get around the red. No, he's not, he's going into it, and can he draw back
He's
now?
going to come off 2 round, 1 second round, trying to stun it off.
Screw back, I think, yeah. That's not too bad. If he sets the yellow up and develops a black in this shot, I think that's the right option. If he goes for the pot here, it could go wrong. If he misses it, and with the black where he is, I think he needs to develop the black now.
Can't see him pot. I don't think he's high enough to pot it, to be honest, Greg.
No, don't pot it. Develop it. So make the yellow easier to pot, but bring the black out at the same time. You see what I mean?
Fine margins, really. This is, isn't it? He's gone for the pot.
Well, he's got it, and that's great. So
Let's see now. Back double it was to the middle.
shot.
But
The problem is with going that. Obviously, he got the pot, so there's no argument. But if he missed that pot,
and got into them balls.
and the
they could-
black's still there, do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But he's got it, so there's no
2-1
argument.
to
He's 2-1
Harjit
up.
Singh. The Bristol lad is.
He's flying.
Mate, you're
See if he can put a
anyway.
ball off this break. It's 3 dry breaks so far. His last break, if you remember, the ball's hardly split.
I see when Harjit racks the balls, he puts his head down right on the bottom of the table to chin to look up. Have you noticed?
No, I've never seen that before.
When he's racking
Just
him,
so I've
and he
noticed that, yeah.
pulls back and puts his chin right by the bottom rail, and he looks straight down the table.
Right, okay.
This is the only person who ever does that. I've never, it's been noticed that for the last 2 years. I've been doing that.
Front ball break from RG, and he has made a ball. 2 balls, 2 yellows. So,
This
Chance
yellow's
for
not
Harjit.
good here now. It's that yellow just past the black
I
goes.
think there is a gap.
If there's a gap, he's looking favourite. Set this frame.
He's got a good chance in him. He's obviously a bit of work to do.
Anyway, Greg, what do you think of this tournament at the moment? How you found it this week?
Well, I haven't played very well, to be honest, but the tournament itself has been really good. They changed the format, didn't they? So all the singles got played first and sort of got out of the way. Sort of mixed opinions from different people, whether that's better or not, but I've enjoyed it. I thought it's been a
I've
good
enjoyed it,
tournament.
to be
And
honest,
yeah,
I've
I
enjoyed
know
it.
the Worlds was played.
I personally, my point of view, I think it's a good idea they've done it
Get it played out of the way.
because it gives the teams a good straight run as
Yeah,
well. There's no
yeah.
breaks,
Yeah.
you know.
And you get your hand on the table before the team event as well, which is, what we're here for. So that's a good shot from Harjit. Just stand on top of the yellow. Yellow go on the top, or actually, do you know what? It's not come out very nice for him. That
No,
I'm not sure if he's got a shot.
wow.
He cut the yellow into the corner, maybe. I think that's what he'll have to play. The yellow by the black into the top, into the left corner.
Yeah, but if he skins off him and he runs off up to the top of the table,
Well, he's playing it with. He'll have to play it with sort of right hand side when he sort of screw right hand side.
I think he'll only just get enough what he can, couldn't he?
Watch the can into the
He's
red,
got
red
half
in the middle.
half a bridge on it. played that well.
Caught the red in the middle at its crease.
Right, he's got to play another good plant here.
That might go.
Sneaks best.
Without the plant, that might just pinch off the... He's looking at the plant, obviously it doesn't then.
He's got to stun this right here.
Yeah, he's playing the plant. The good thing, he doesn't have to do anything with the white. The white is just a little stun shot and he should be on
But
his next
you
ball.
even pull the white back a bit because you don't want the yellow to running off back off the rail to the opposite side. Just like that, that's what I mean. I mean, he could probably, maybe he could have played it a bit harder, didn't it? Sort of run more that way, but
I think where he's played the plant, the ball that's potted has gone into the right hand side of the pocket. I think if he hits it more full ball, it would have held with his pocket. So just didn't judge the plant very well, which is why the yellows ended up where it is. So
what's he do? Cuts it back.
well, I think he's got to try and pot it. There's too many reds on the table.
Too much traffic there.
Yeah, so I think he's got to find a hole for it. Unless he can get it in the, cover the pocket where all the reds are clustered. If he can find that pocket, then he's got a chance of still being in the frame. But if he doesn't pot it and he doesn't get that pocket, then he's in big trouble.
I'll just cut it and hope for a bit of luck now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you're in a
Do
situation
you think that's
there,
cuttable from there? It's hard to see, isn't it?
I think it's cuttable. It's got to be cuttable to one of the pockets because it's holding back the white, isn't it? Like 3-4 inches the one way to the opposite side of the yellow. He's cutting it to his right hand side. Yeah, he's got it. How's his luck? His luck's good here.
Oh, he's on it.
He's on it.
Wow. When the white started coming down behind these reds, I didn't think for a second he was going to be on the black, but he's on it.
I'm going to have to ask him to pick my lottery numbers for me today.
Still a tough black though, white in the pocket and right in the drawers. Expect him to get it, but it's missable.
So, finish.
Good shot. He's got away with one there, and he didn't get that plant right, and put a fantastic cut on that last yellow.
3-1. Josh's break. See what? It's like you said, this could go all the way, Greg.
Yeah. Like,
I think the next two is. I mean, if one's running away with it.
Yeah, it's like I said about the breaks. It's massive, and to be fair, I think that was the first game where there was a ball made, wasn't there, from the break.
I think I mean they're both like nice lads, no both of them, but Josh has been there. He's achieved his achievements in the game, and RG's still there trying. And to be honest, I'd love to see RG, go all the way.
Oh, 100%. That'd be amazing. Wouldn't it?
He's a nice lad, and I mean he's quiet. Don't say nothing to no one or anything. Nothing like his father, Far tabloid, but it would be nice because he's put a lot of work into it, Arch.
Yeah.
I think his dad's like, took him everywhere and on all the tours and everything,
But he's done quite well the last couple of years. He didn't get to the final of one of the UK tours, then he lost to Tom Cousins. I'm pretty sure he lost in the final of the UK tour.
I think he did it as if
last year.
Was it last year or the year before?
No, it was last year.
In Telford?
Yeah, I think it was Telford.
Yeah, it was Telford, yeah.
Yeah, it was, and he lost to Tom, and that was last season, towards the end of the year.
No, he's achieving, he's there and about,
he is.
Yeah.
I think someone's gone off for a quick comfort break.
Yeah.
So how have you got on this week, Jella?
To be honest, I played well.
Yeah.
Lost 7-4 in the Worlds.
Who did you lose to?
I lost to, oh my God, Jamie Kitchen.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I've had chances, but he's a bit noisy there right by the first two tables. Buy tables 7 and 6 as you walk in.
Right.
You know, you got people laughing and shouting. You know, when people are on the shop. You know,
Difficult.
it's difficult. Like, I think that people standing around there, they should have a bit of respect for the players who's playing. You know, especially when they're down on their shots or something. All right, you want to laugh, or there's loads of room out there. I don't think they would like it if somebody done it to them. You know, I mean, there's no attention of them like doing it to us or something like that. But I think on the fine line they should. I think all the organisers, they should do something about it to say, look, if you want to stand there or something, keep it low or keep a limit to your volume.
Right.
But other than that, I lost 7-6 to 7-6 to
Jerry Cannon.
no, one of the Irish lads. I was 4-1 down.
Right.
I pulled it back 4-all, and then I've missed a straight black. Well, not missed a straight black. A yellow I've potted, but I haven't stunned it up to get on the black. So I'm 5-4 down. He's broke. He's gone 6-4. I pulled it back 6-all, and then he's dry braked, and basically I've just put one and just cover the bag. And you know, there's no out finish there really. You know what I mean? But he's pulled a pot from nowhere, like half a pot, and he's took him out. To be honest, I don't mind losing, especially when somebody's played them out well. But if you've had a chance in the frame and then you're kicking
it's
yourself,
frustrating, isn't it? Right, so Josh to break then.
I mean, I've just lost. I was 4-2 up against
Jerry,
and then I've lost 5-4. I know that was frustrating. Kicking myself. I thought, you know, I've had tenses. Well, I'll come out there, enjoy myself, you know, and
wow, that's a break.
Keep trying.
That's a little bit different to the last break you made.
I think he's give up on the cut break.
He still played from the side, but he did it at front ball then, didn't he?
Yeah, front ball.
Yeah, and they've split lovely.
I think you'd be looking at the Reds here.
Reds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There are 2 bad yellows there, one above the black and the one in between the 3 reds.
Yeah, I don't know whether
they ain't an outshot to develop it off the yellows, to be honest.
Well, the yellow doubles.
Well, he has gone reds.
Yeah, I think it's the right option. And actually, that's a good shot. He's got a nice little angle now too.
Just stun into the other one.
He may have been better off the other side of the red, really, to drop in to the middle and send the white away from the little cluster, so because the red above the yellow goes in the other middle, so he's going to be going into this red now, isn't he?
You don't mind actually, because he's played it well off the yellow.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Still he's not in perfect position yet. Still expect him to take the finish, but he's got to cut the red back into the middle, so he's going to want to try and get the white back in control now. Might just stun this off the side rail now. No back. Could play it in the corner or the middle, I suppose.
No, he's stunning off one of the rails at the side rail to get back onto the other one in the middle here. He's gone off 2 rails. It's not a bad shot. It's a great shot.
Still chasing the white a little bit, I feel. He's not in perfect position.
I think you just drop this in and leave the white where the red is.
Still expect, like I say, expect him to get it, but
no, this.
He's okay. Yeah, so he's going to run off the top rail now and bring the white down to the centre.
Ooh, chopped that through, didn't he?
Yeah.
He must have been.
Yeah, I think that's the right
He
shot.
probably wasn't on the right angle then, was it?
Yeah, I think that's the right shot.
I mean, when he's put the one before that one, he's just potted now. He didn't really cue it properly, did
No,
he?
I do
Really,
feel
he should have stunned it, didn't he? He's run a few 2 inches too much.
too much. I just feel he's been chasing the white a little bit. I mean, it's lucky that the balls are in a really easy position, really, but he shouldn't have any problems. But he has been chasing the white a little bit. It's all about getting the right angle. What's it done here? Oh, a lovely shot. Oh no, it's gone a bit too far.
I
thought you could have just screwed.
Bit of exhibition
Screwed
pull
across
there.
him. He's not in prime again, is he? So he's running. If he plays into the top corner, the white's running away from the black.
I think he just top it through slowly, not too hard.
If he goes into the middle, he's got to judge it right off the two angles, two cushions. Sorry. So.
He's coming off too. He's played it well.
Excuse me.
I don't think you can get it better than that, really.
From where he was.
Yeah. It's all about your cueing now and confidence of potting them. I fancy him potting this, to be honest. He's got a long cue there, reach. It's not easy, but he's made it look easy. 3-2. Got a game on our hands here.
He got there, but I think only because the balls were so easy. Seemed to be a bit lost there. But it's a good last ball to go around the angles and land on the black like he did. So 3-2.
Yeah, you watch now when he's racking him. You watch when he puts his head down. You
Like
see,
that.
look, yeah.
I think that was the first break dish. Had two reverse dishes, aren't we? The first two frames. Was Harjeet's last game of break dish?
No, he cocked it and missed this, didn't he?
They're not splitting very well, are they?
He's made one.
He's made a ball. I'll tell you what, they're actually not too bad. The Reds look.
Well, I think Hardy's last frame was a dish, wasn't he?
I'm not sure. I remember.
He did when it went wrong. And then he's had to cut it back and he's got lucky on the black.
Might have been actually.
I think so. I think he'll be going Reds here.
Yeah.
Stun this and get the one in the middle now.
Yeah. Oh,
So I've stunned this.
he has, and he's going to cue over the red now.
And I don't think he's one of the best queuing or bridging.
Oh, a bit like me then. Can't stand these shots.
He's lucky he's a bit high on it because he can drop this in and hold on to the other red below.
The white's going through the gap though. This.
No, he's
It'll be
going
a
to hold off the other red to
it'll
pot
be
on
a
the
bit
one
tricky.
below the two reds.
Do you reckon?
Oh, we're nearly good. There you go. He's queued that well. I think the tables
Still a
are
bit
playing a bit. Some of these tables are playing beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
Pop this and get to the one high up in the middle.
And the two reds on the side as well are a little bit tricky. He's either got to get on the one, the low one, and come back round, or he's got to play a plant. Unless he can get on the red into the middle.
He's getting to the red in the middle from here. I think he's got the angle to stun up.
He could play the red into the top corner.
No. Yeah.
It might not be a bad option.
I think it'd be a good option. But he hasn't seen it, has he?
He's right behind it, and it's just off straight. It's not too hard of a pot.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the cue ball, did he? Because it'd automatically be on the one where he's taking there.
Exactly. He's played that with a load of check side, and actually he's on that ball.
Well, if he's
The
on
lower
that,
one of the two now, so
if he's
that
lower
will
on the
open
one on
things
the
up.
two,
Yeah.
I think if he can get this one now in the the one by the black spot, and hold it there, then
Yeah, he's only got to play a little stun shot.
yeah,
hasn't he,
yeah,
beyond
to
that?
get then
Yeah.
get rid of the other, the lower one of the other
Yeah,
two.
just
Then.
draw it back just an inch or two.
But he's got to hold
He'll be
one.
perfect.
He's got to be looking from where how's he getting onto the black. That's the
Well,
key
I think
question, isn't
I
it?
think the where you got the two reds for the plant, if you like, if you leave the one
white
closest
where
to the
it is.
white,
White, leave the red, leave the white where the red is now.
if you leave that one to last and play it in the corner, and you only got to stun it, and you'll have the black through the gap of the two yellows.
Where's it going?
It's going to screw into yellow. Oh right, okay.
Oh,
It's not a bad option. Yes, so that goes into the middle. So that means he's probably
tricky,
leaving
this
the red on the blue spot, if you like,
Still-
as his
this
last ball. So getting on the black from there is going to be tricky.
Yeah, it's tricky. This is now. I think you should have gone the other way. The option, what we said.
Mm. It's all about his last red to the black now. So
I think what it is, red. Everybody sees the game different
differently,
from the
yeah,
side.
exactly, of course.
It's when them.
And it's what you fancy as well. You know, when you're at the table, he hasn't got to do a lot with the white. He'll just drop this into the middle.
Just taking this slightly off the yellow. No. Is he on that bottom one?
So,
It doesn't look like it from his.
oh yeah, he's on it. I think. Oh, maybe he's not. Looks like he's on it. He doesn't look very happy. Maybe.
Maybe he's straight on it.
Yeah, I think he can run through and leave himself a long red. But what he's playing for a gap. He's got to get the white on the bottom rail or the gap between the two yellows. Or unless he screws into one of the yellows, but then that's dangerous. Like I said, this is all going to be about the last red onto the black, and that's what he's thinking at the moment. He's got to get the right angle
It's
there.
alright potting them, but you should always figure your idea easy option to get to the black.
I just felt that last red he took, if that was his last ball, he had to do nothing with the white to be on the black.
Ooh.
And that, I tell you what, Jella, that's a great shot because he can drop this into
He's
the
got
middle,
an
come
angle,
off the
he can
top
hold-
rail,
Land
and
on
come through that big gap and play the black into the right bottom corner.
I mean, our right there, left.
Play, yeah, yeah. It's just a little bit easier to go through that gap than find the gap down the right hand side of the table. Oh, he's looking up there. That's crazy. I mean, he's got to get this right if he does it like that way. There's a little bit more room for manoeuvre if you go down the other side of the table. But again, it's what he fancies, isn't it? It looks natural to come off that top rail and through that gap. But he looks like he's going around two angles.
Yeah, he's looking. He's trying to go at two angles. It's a big ass. This is. I tell you what, he's played it very well. Oh, that's
wow.
a beauty.
What
What
a shot. Well, that's got to be the shot of the tournament. Yeah,
At the
100%. What a shot that is for Harji.
Oh, there you go.
That's got to be a miscue.
Yeah.
Sorry, Art.
They don't call him a number. India's number one for no reason.
What a brilliant positional shot that was from Harji, and
Oh.
he gains a two frame lead, 4 frames to 2.
Shot and a half.
Wow.
He deserves that lead.
Yeah, it's a good shot. But I just do think he went around the balls a really difficult way.
Yeah. He
But
did- he
I mean,
could've-
it's easier for us to looking down at the table like that, and you can see the table so easy. When you're at the table, sometimes it's not quite so easy to see the finish. But
No.
he definitely went about them a strange way, but he got them. And he had to play a superb shot to get on the black, and what a shot that was.
What do you think of them new racks? Them racking things that people are using?
Which one?
Them plastic racks, what they call them.
I haven't used one, so
I've tried one out. I don't think there's. Yeah, I mean, people say it's just time consuming and everything. Oh,
that was a lovely break as well. He split lovely there for Josh.
Is it going to be deja vu, dry break?
Yeah, that's what tends to happen, doesn't it? You pop, the black ball goes in, and then you get a dry break straight after.
99% you normally get dry breaks.
Yeah.
Why is that happening for? You know.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
You know, why does it happen? I mean, it's I've known it to happen many times, and
Josh he's gonna just make sure that the rack's nice and tight and hope that
are we having a point on it? It happens again or not? Are you a betting man?
100%. This is going to be a dry break.
Have we got a point on it? He's made one. I'll have a beer at the bar off you then, Greg.
There's a first for everything.
Just a point of Stella will do.
Not at these prices at this hotel, mate. You forget it.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you buy me one another time. I've been to the gym this morning. Had a good on the treadmill and steaming.
It's nice to tell actually, Imperial, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my aim this week. I'm not drinking late. And that's it. Nah.
Fair play.
Had an easy one last night, easy one for Thursday night. Just chilled. Just a nice shot there, developed it there.
It's not ended up being nice, is it? I mean, there was a good chance for Josh. He tried to develop the red on his first visit, and he's not landed on anything. So play this off the yellow into the middle. Wow. Well,
I don't think he's going to play this. He's going to cut it in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's going to try and cut this off the yellow into the middle.
But he's definitely not happy.
The yellow's flying around everywhere. God knows what's going to happen. But he's got no other option, hasn't he?
He's got to get his.
And being 4-2 down, he's
lucky dip back again now, isn't he?
He needs to make this. Yeah.
Oh, for a bit of luck.
Getting warm right there. Wow, that's unfortunate. I think the white was going in anyway, to be honest. So he's played the red. Yellow, if you've seen that, he played the red off the yellow. He's nailed the red.
It's a big
and the white's stunned off the side rail and gone. It's kissed the ball on the way through and gone in off. But I think even if he doesn't kiss the ball, I think the white's going in. So now then, Harji. Really good opportunity for Harji to really take a foothold in this match.
I think he can use his first visit to develop him. No.
Well, I think he'll try to develop him with this ball first, and if he doesn't get the nudge, then he can develop him.
I mean, can't he get the whites and just above the red and set the long yellow and try and develop him?
Sure.
Is there a chance for him to take in the long yellow from above the red and then screw him back and then take the one in a row and then the two yellows together go in the middle?
Yeah. Possibly. I think he's going to try and get into him. Just nudge him about a bit. Let's get some sort of nudge with them. That's not bad. But he's got one of them out, so that's,
I think he's
that's
still
the problem. Sorry. He's only got a nudge the yellow, the top one of the two yellows inside the red. Okay, the other yellow will go into the middle.
Yeah. That's if he can.
He can pump the red away and sort of stun it and leave himself with the yellow into the middle.
If he can't do that, then play the bottom one and take it and play it to the top. I think that was a saff. To be honest, I didn't fancy that. I think he could have played the bottom one, what he just played now, and pushed the one to the top and brought the white back on. There was both developed.
Yeah. But he's still got a chance here, and I think the yellow still goes off the red into the middle. So with the red there, it makes it a little bit easier. Obviously, if the red wasn't there, this is a hard pot, but with the red there, it is a bit easier. So he's hit it full ball.
He's not done it.
No.
This is what I'm saying. You don't need to try and develop it off that shot, because you always develop. Use the 2 shots are there for you to develop the ball. Some people think they could take them on with them. They're not there to take on, and there to use.
He did go for the double there, didn't he? I mean, obviously he gets it, and it's a different story, but. That's the second time he's done that. Last time, if you remember, around the matches when he cut that ball into the corner when he had 2 shots, and I said about developing the black, he potted it that time. That time he missed it. So it just shows the difference. When you've got your 2 shots, maybe you need to use them, develop the balls.
Develop the ball, yeah.
You make sure of the finish, because if he develops those balls, it's an easy finish with one visit.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's gone for the double, obviously if he gets it, he's got 2 shots with only 1 ball to get out, but he misses it. And
I mean, I just had 2 chances here now to go free clear.
oh yeah, I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
Landed above the line to. Yeah, he's perfect.
Yeah, he's
he
perfect.
can run that through and play the red into the other red into the opposite middle.
It all depends. It don't want to be too low on it, does it?
Anywhere sort of in line with that yellow, really.
That's perfect. That is.
Yeah.
I think. Check it down with the left hand side.
I would play a little bit left hand side,
So
just
check
to,
it, yeah.
so you don't go in behind the yellows,
Yeah,
just to take the yellows out of the equation. Doesn't need a lot, just a tad.
Touch. Oh, he's missed it.
No, he hasn't. He's perfect. It did look, he played it wide first of all, didn't it? But
Yeah.
he played it well. And that is the one that got away. Harjeet's going to be kicking himself there, because he had a real chance there to get 5-2, and Josh has pinched it. He's got away. He's played a bad shot and gone in off, and he's managed to win the frame. So he's got away with one there, Josh. He's still in the match.
I think if Harjeet would have won that, and Josh would have been stuck in his head, it would have been kicking him.
5-2's, 5-2 with Harjeet to break would have been huge. So it's a complete different match now at 4-3. And Harjeet needs to show some character now, and
Two youngsters are both about the same age, ain't they? No,
yeah, I think so. I don't know what how Harjeet is now, to be honest.
25.
Yeah, I reckon. He's struggling with the rack, isn't he? He's not happy. Shaking his head, trying to set the balls up.
Should go and get some lunch after this.
Bit of Nando's, mate, is it?
Nah, I've probably got a bit of, I don't know, yeah. Fancy a hot meal, really.
Yeah.
Instead of eating cold sandwiches and fish and chips, to be honest.
Nothing down. So
Another one to his list of the dry breaks.
if you were Harjeet now, would you consider changing your break? I mean, he's only potted off with one. I think the break seems to be struggling for him, whereas Josh has started to break well, and he's coming back into the match now. Would you consider changing your break if you?
I mean, we're Hardy's break from the break from the left hand side. It doesn't suit me. I used to break from the left hand side, but I'm a right-handed player.
Do you know what though?
And I'm trying to break, and and I never used to get them. So when I moved over
Yeah.
to the right hand side,
You
and
find
I'm
it
breaking
better?
right, I
Yeah.
feel loads better because
Yeah.
I think because you're a right-handed player, you should break from the right-hand
Yeah.
side. I find it better.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I noticed that obviously every table seems to play differently, and you might break well on one table, go to the next, and that same break doesn't work quite so well for you. So I do feel if you're having a few dry breaks, it's worth just changing.
Switch over, yeah.
Yeah, it's changing. A lot of people tend to just stick with it.
Yeah, they keep the thing. Oh, we'll try it. We'll try it.
That's what
It'll
they're
come,
used
it'll come
to,
this
innit?
time.
Yeah,
It'll come, and it never
it
comes.
doesn't. Yeah.
I think after two or three, don't come change it.
Yeah.
They agree with you. They agree.
He's cued that lovely, hasn't he? He's struck that ball really well. And a real good chance now for Josh to
Play the double here.
double, would you?
So I can't see why not.
What, the... right, okay. Yeah, it's an option. Not sure I'd take it yet, but... I think the double's the obvious choice for that yellow. Yeah, he's
He's
playing
taking him now.
Yeah.
It's his voice to take it now because you can't go wrong. You got more balls. There you go.
He's kissed the yellow at the rail. He's played that really well. There's not a lot that can go wrong now. I think it's a really good chance for Josh to
I think
come back level.
Hodge needs to get out that last frame. He's just
Well,
out of his head, to be honest.
he's done that in dry break, so it's so, you know, just a minute ago we were looking at 5-2, and now it's looking like 4-all. So it
4-all.
just goes to show how quick, you know, matches can turn on their head.
Easy. Happened to me earlier. 4-2 up and then lose 5-4. It's not bad.
It's not perfect though. So he's got a bit of angle on the yellow, and but he's got a stun through the
I
gap.
think he's coming
Yeah,
down.
he's
to
got a
the
stun through the gap, hasn't he? And so he's just got to judge this one right. I think there is.
There's options.
Yeah, this can go wrong, so he's just got to be careful on this shot.
You know what? It can go wrong because there's people out there that when there's something simple out there, they'll stand there and then they keep walking up and down, and they find the problems.
Yeah.
He's played that perfect. I mean, I watched a few lads play over there, watching them, and there's a simple finish on right, Greg, and now what they'll do, they're just there, and they're taking their time, and I'm thinking, what are you looking at?
Yeah,
And what I always say,
I think a lot of that's nerves, don't they?
Yeah,
Everybody's
right.
different. Like,
right, and I think, yeah, you keep looking, and it's going to happen. When you're going to end up finding problems,
yeah,
and it's exactly what they do.
yeah.
If you're out there somewhere and you're practicing, you're going bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
So why not do it here? You've got to bring your practice game to the match.
Yeah, I think but you can go a bit quick and then make silly mistakes, and I think there's a line in there of taking your time and taking too much time.
Yep. There you go.
And do you know what?
He's got one away. He's got away with one there. He could have done with dropping that yellow then, Hardy.
So I think Raj needs to maybe push the black on the side rail. He can probably play the red into the black and play the snooker at the same time. I mean, it's alright just laying the snooker, but if he gets out of it and pots it, the black is on the top corner, so I fancy putting the black safe at the same time and getting control of the frame.
I can't see from this angle.
So the red closest to the white, he can play that into the black and push the black onto the rail,
Really, we could do with a
and he can stun.
top view angle, top view camera on, really. See how they're situated. Thank you.
Yeah, so I think you can play the red into the black and stun the white over onto the right hand side of the table.
I
Leave it on the side.
think he doesn't want to send any more reds down that yellow, that area, really. Which is,
So what would you do then, Jella?
me personally, I'd be looking to pop this one down here in the corner, and just roll up to the one on the rail.
Okay.
And then, because there's no easy option for him to get out of it from there. If you've got, put the one over the pocket here and just land right next to the red there, up there. 2 reds and a black stopping him from that way, and it's stopping him from this way. There's not.
Wouldn't you just be pushing the red on top of the yellow?
Yeah,
then?
you don't mind that. You don't mind that because you know you still got more options to get him out.
Yeah.
Because he's leaving you on the other 2.
So that's what he's doing. But he's put the red in the corner anyways. Maybe get one of his reds out here and you could develop a red and a snoop.
I don't fancy that. I'll fancy this one because then the only thing he can do is just push this one. You leave him up the top. All he's going to do is end up pushing another one down the bottom.
So, options for Josh. He plays a DF and push the red into the corner.
Or the black.
Or there's a possibility he can go for the pot here.
That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, because the black goes. And that's why I was saying about pushing the black safe and playing the same shot. The black goes. So if he can judge this right.
I don't think he will do. I think he's just going to push the red by the middle back down further down.
I think coming off 2 angles, then it's a different shot. If he was looking around, coming around 2 angles, if he could have come across the table,
because I mean, personally, me, if I was Josh now, I'd be pushing this red down the bottom of the table, because especially after Hardy just had 2 shots on the last frame, and and he hasn't cleared up. That to me, I'm looking at his strength as well. I'm thinking, hold on, you can have another 2. He didn't struggle. There was nothing in the way last time, so take advantage of it now.
Yeah. You don't want to make it easy for your opponent, do you? So I think going for the yellow and missing the yellow leaves Harjeet with an easier finish than just pushing the red down into the corner here. So he's still not sure what to play.
I think what he's worried about, right, is leaving him on them 2 there.
Can he not come across the table then? Do you think his reds are in the way?
Yeah, I think just send the yellow down and pop the white, give him the ball in hand.
Yeah.
Because what he's thinking is, he's thinking if I send this one down and I'm leaving him on them 2 there, right? You're better off probably potting it, and then there's a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
And the white's always going to be running. Where if he leaves him there now, the white, it's hard. You can still pot the ball and have control of the white from there. And
yeah, I don't think he can come across the table. I think the 2 reds on the black spot are in the way of coming across.
I think this is it's definitely.
I think this is the right shot percentages.
I think especially when you fall 3 down. He's trying to pot the white, I think.
Whoa.
He tried hard to pot
Tell you
the
what,
white then, didn't he?
if that drops, he would have been spewing.
Yeah. But he's
That's
tried hard to trying to get the cue ball in then.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get as red as close as possible. He's trying to play it positively.
See now, he's left him on these 2. Now you can easily pot one from here.
Yeah.
But if you pot the white, he's up the top. Yeah. I mean, he obviously still potted, but
yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
You're not leaving the white at this end, so you can take 2 out here. He's not bothered. I thought he'd have used that one and took this one out.
He can take the other two out now and just stun. So the red on the bottom rail, he could double that effectively into the red on the side rail and leave the white there. Look at that.
That's not a bad shot, though. That's a great shot. Oh, yep.
What's happened there? Is there a trick shot happening, or
He's
tying up his shoelaces?
He's never gone to
Maybe he's doing his hair. Maybe
he's never gone to
Have you seen Josh's hair? Yeah. He's gone toilet. He's definitely gone to do his hair. He's got a strand out of place. He's got to check himself in the mirror.
Do his girly thing. Great. No missus and the kids then?
No, they stayed home this week, mate. Too long. She couldn't get the time off work, so.
I see there was with you last week, wasn't there?
Yeah, on the UK tour they come up. Yeah.
Anyway, so I heard you're playing for Scotland.
Yeah, my mum's Glaswegian, so I'm fortunate enough to be able to play for England or Scotland. And
I personally think, right, if it's like we're Indians, yeah.
yeah,
And it doesn't matter where you're really born. I think it's what you are. You should have the right to play for your country, really.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm born here, yeah, but I am an Indian.
Yeah.
My parents are born in India,
See,
like
yeah.
so. I mean, you know, I'm an Indian.
I mean,
you cast my nationality as an Asian Indian.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So why, you get some people like, oh, how could you playing for India?
Yeah.
I've
had loads of that.
I mean.
But then again, I was born and bred in England, but my mum was Scottish, and my nan, she's still
in the same boat
she's
as
Scottish, so I'm still proud to play for the country. So, and I feel part of that, of the country now. I've played for them for a year now, and a great bunch of guys. So back to the action. So I think
he's pushing the.
It's going to get a bit tired to the yellow.
I think he's potted the yellow now.
How well has he played that?
I think
it still comes out though, doesn't it? Yeah, it still comes out. Do you think the two reds plant into the middle?
That's what I was just trying to have a look. If it don't, is it makeable? Oh yeah, it's makeable.
It's not dead set, is it?
No.
So if he can make this, then he's got a chance of a finish here.
It's better controlling the white ball here as well.
Because I think that red comes out. If you come knuckle first, I think the red will come out of there. So if you can get it right into the, I think it will. Shot.
Need the
Good
bounce,
shot.
yeah. Oh, he's played it perfect.
Yeah, that's a great shot. So now, the four of the balls all go. He's got two shots, so we can develop that red, bang it out off the knuckle first. So he needs to get the white.
You need to trying to get it out as soon as possible. So it's no good getting out his last shot.
Yeah, no, you're right. He just needs to get the white in the right place.
He's got to, because if he gets it out and he's somewhere dead.
I tell you, that's perfect, mate. He can drop this red, the lowest red of the three,
and
into the corner. Just hold the white where it is, and then he comes knuckle first, and he'll flick the red out. Yeah,
you're right.
So,
I think he's looking at it now.
Yeah, he just drops this in, either a little stun shot, or just drop it in, whatever. But just leave the white roughly where the red is.
He's not taking it.
He's taking the other red, is he? Okay. Well, maybe he's going to play the shot from there.
Which is better,
same shot.
Yeah, because
Same shot.
he moves the options. He leaves the one on the middle, then, isn't he? He's looking at it now, so even he gets it out, he's always got a pot on the one in the middle.
Here we go then. So he's just got to try and avoid pot on the yellow. Shot.
Oh, he's potted it.
No.
Need the bounce. I'll tell you what.
It's a great shot.
He deserves a frame after this.
So He looks a little bit more confident now. Just the way he's sort of going around the table, he seems a bit more confident. It was, you know, just a minute ago when
he had the two, he felt a bit, yeah.
He looked a little bit edgy. So maybe he's sort of give himself a bit of a talking to.
Does he pop the one at the bottom now and then come back for the one
in
the middle?
I think he played the one in the middle now. Keep it simple. Play the one in the middle now.
I don't know.
He doesn't got to do a lot with the white, just drop it in, or he can run it off the bottom rail. Even bottom rail and side rail.
Yep.
Could just drop it in.
From the black. What's he doing? To me, there, if you're going to play that shot, you're better off playing the one on the bottom, because at least you're back onto the one he's just potted.
Well, like I did say, pot it in the middle and come off 2 angles, but I was expecting him to play for the red in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the easier red of the two. He's overhit that for me by about 2 foot, and now
I personally would have took the bottom one, and then the bottom one was he's potting that one off, coming off 2 angles. You're guaranteed to be on them two. Then
yeah.
The one he's just potted.
He's got
He's got a cue this now.
But which one do you play now? Do you play?
I still played the odd. I mean,
yeah.
I played the bottom one again now.
This is the right shot, I think.
Even hold for a double if you can.
Yeah, that might be what he needs to do.
It's
Depending on what angle he gets on the last ball. He's missed it. Oh my god. His head's fallen off there.
His head's gone there now.
His head's fallen off.
Yeah. This is what I'm trying to say, people.
He snatched that as well. Didn't know if he jumped straight off his shot, or maybe he thought he knew that he'd missed it, but he did rush it a little bit. I think he's probably a little bit more frustration than anything. But he'd done all the hard work. He got the ball out. I fancied it from then, Jello.
I'll tell you what, if Josh beats him, Josh ain't really beat him. He's
been handed it so far, hasn't he?
You know, he's
definitely been gifted to come back into the match for sure. Because that was the yellow that Josh missed in that frame. And yeah, again, Josh has got away with it.
I mean, to be honest, by looking at it, it's supposed to have been 4-4 anyway out of this frame, really. But he's that frame there was like the Chucky brothers. We've handed it to him.
Me to you.
Me to you, yeah.
4-4. A game on. So it's first to 8, as you can see. So
yep.
Now it's best of 7 now. So
I think I'll be taking a break after this frame.
Josh's break has started to work for him. So see how this one goes.
That's a lovely break.
So he's striking the ball really well, Josh.
I think he'll be taking reds here.
Just because the red's inside the 2 yellows, you know, the dead balls, if you like.
Yeah.
The red's inside, aren't they? Closer to the pocket, so that's why you say go for reds.
No, not because of that as well. Because the bottom red here by the pocket, you've got a chance to develop it.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, he's not on a yellow.
Yeah.
There's no pot on a yellow, so
yeah.
You know. I personally I think you might play this bottom red here and then push the black out of the way as well.
Yeah, the black's obviously in a bit of trouble, isn't it? So he needs to develop that.
Let's quick take this one now and get to the one at the top. It's about perfect, I think, now he's Greg.
Yeah, so he just needs to obviously top this in.
I think he's going to top this in and get back onto this bottom one down here. I personally would.
Well, no, because he's looking. That's what he's looking at.
No, but Greg, look. If he pots this one now and comes back on the same side, takes this one at the bottom of the corner, and then he pots the other one in the pocket, stuns that one out,
screws it out,
get that one out, and then he's always on this one in the middle. This one back in the corner to develop the black.
What he's played for there is he's looking at playing the red, by the black spot, and developing the red then. Now the problem is with this shot is
I think the black
there's a
goes in the middle
possibility
anyway.
he can end up on nothing here.
Yeah, but
Or-
I think the other where it is now, if you'd have played that harder and got to the one, with the red by the 3 yellows by the rail, yeah, pop that one,
But
then pop the one on the pocket to develop that one.
Corner, yeah, yeah,
And then he was always on to this one he's taking then.
yeah.
This can go nastily wrong.
It's not easy now, is it?
There you go, Greg.
Oh,
Just like what you said. Wrong options.
yeah.
I think
I think he would have been better off there, dropping that ball in where he was once he's got to that position. He could have dropped that red in then, rather than go for that and used the other red to develop that.
yeah,
If
but
that-
I think my option was better.
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
way.
think so. That was the shot before, wasn't
Yeah,
it? So
that was the simple way. It was the quickest way out, I think, because you took that one out of the equation, and the one he's just run into, that was his kick out ball. It's not been the best of the match, has it? They've started off well, haven't they? First,
Scrappy, and I think out of the two, I would say that Josh is probably looking more confident and cueing the ball a bit better than what RG is.
yeah.
But they're both making a lot of mistakes, aren't they?
Yep. You going out tonight, Greg?
No, mate.
You know,
No.
I think I might go out tonight because team
Team starts
event
tomorrow.
7.
Tomorrow
yeah.
evening. I think we play you guys actually. Second match
Yeah.
tomorrow 9:30. Yeah. We got what have you got in your first match?
I think we've got South Africa.
South Africa. So we play Malta, I think, at 7, and then we play you guys at 9:30. So.
It'll be a long day tomorrow.
Fancy your chances this year?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Captain this year, so I brought
Captain Jella, Super Captain Jella.
I brought Sonny Singh back in.
Yeah.
Jack Sanders back into the side, so it's a shame that Harj never played this year,
Yeah.
and Nishan. Nish has
So
had a bad
who
week.
else is in your side? You're Hitton.
Hitton, Avi,
Yeah.
the Birdie,
Yeah.
Pommy Kang, Suki Singh, DC,
Yeah.
and Fozzie's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good sides in there this year. To be fair, it's an April tournament. I think
I
this
think
year.
next year, Govey said he's going to be back. Govey's coming into the men's. Harj will be back. Nish will be back. So next year we'll have a
Govey,
good
is in. How old's Govey now?
He's 21, I think. 20,
So,
yeah.
so would he not just stay in the 23s until?
He don't need to.
No.
No, because if you ain't got very good players, if you ain't got young 23s coming out,
No, but surely he wants to win that title, doesn't he? The world title.
well,
the
he's
23
gonna
world
give you- well,
title.
he's got
He's got a
this
good chance
year,
to win.
yeah. I mean, that's up to him, but I mean,
Yeah.
he might want to win the world title with the team, play for the
It's
men.
like Tom Cousins when he was in the under 23s. He didn't move to Wales until
Until he could.
he was 23. He stayed in it and tried to win as much as he could. I think that's the best route.
But what I can't understand, right, it's the under 23s, yeah, are allowed to play in the men's singles.
Right.
So why can't he play?
Oh my God. Has he? He's gone to double that red and he's troubled it.
And he's landed on it
And
as well.
he has landed on
And
it.
he's landed on it as well.
But can he get back on the black?
He don't, if you can't get back on it, you can nudge the black.
Nudge the black towards the middle pocket.
Yeah. Yeah. Back to the
Yeah, sorry.
23s.
Yeah.
It's
So what you
I
say is
can't-
why can't you play in the men's team and be in the under 23 singles? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's checked that one out beautifully.
Oh, what a shot!
For a shot.
Yeah. That was a 9-ball shot, that one.
Yeah. So why I can't understand that? So it's all right for the 23s to play in the men's.
But not playing the men's in the 23s
Yeah.
in the team. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good finish there from Josh, and Josh takes the lead. So RG's got to pull his socks up here. He's had chances. He's had good chances. Big frame in my opinion now. For Harji.
5-all back in it. I think it goes 6-4 down. I think Hardy's head's going to go.
Yeah, well, I think this is the point. I think
Because I've known Hardy to give up.
from
I mean, you should know yourself.
From 4-2 when he was 4-2 up and he had the chance to go 5-2. He hasn't won a frame since, and that was a big chance, wasn't it? So you've got to stop the rot. Big break coming up.
Come on, is it a ball? Yes, there is.
He's made a red,
I'll tell you what.
and that's a lovely split as
I'll
well.
tell you, look at these yellows.
So you got a chance, Arch. Let's see if you can take him out, mate.
Got the stamina to take them out.
There's an argument for both colours here as well, so it's whatever he
I'll
fancies.
take yellows.
Yeah.
I'll take the first one in the middle now. No, red's. He ain't got a red on, has he? Really? It's got to be
No,
yellows.
It's got to be yellows, but I don't know if the one in the middle is the right shot. I think this is how what I'd play, the one into the corner, especially if you're not feeling too confident.
Ooh, where's he going?
That's alright. That's fine.
Just about.
That's fine. He's got options, and
So this is what I'm trying to say now. This is where people start taking too long, and they start looking for problems when you know everyone's just a drop-in really there.
Yeah, well, they're not all drop-ins. I mean, he's got to get on a couple of balls. There's a couple of these, so I think you just got to take a little bit of care. I mean, they're all there for a taking. I expect Haji to finish the balls, but you have just got to mind your work a little bit. They're not dollies. He's got to just.
I don't know.
The yellow, for example, the yellow on the side rail on the right hand side only goes into the middle. It doesn't go into the right corner. The yellow down by the black. Obviously, he's got to get on that right as well.
Now's his time to get on it now. You just run this one through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or does he pot it and develop it now? Bounce it out. I think I'd do the same. There you go. That's a beautiful shot. Come on, Arch.
Commentators are meant to be impartial, mind, and he's not in your team, so you can't say that.
Oh, come on, Arch. He's still an Indian, isn't he? Come on. He's still part of the team. He's just having time, mate.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm going to tease it.
Look, can't you see? Look, here he is.
Is he in the book?
Stan?
There he is. Look what they've put down. Gotta see George about that. Oh, he snatched it. What's he doing? I think
He's struggling. You can tell he's struggling. He's not quite himself. But I feel that about him since the match has started. He's not quite the confident self he normally is. So I hope he can turn it round, because all he's actually doing at the moment is giving his opponent confidence. Missing finishes like that, Josh is gonna think it's his birthday. And he's played a lovely shot there.
6-4. Gotta go for Josh from here now. If he clears these up. I've got no sympathy for him, for Hardy, because he has had his chances.
He's had his chances, yeah. But you can see the confidence, how the levels change, and the break as well.
Yeah, there's people.
Josh has been queuing the
There's
ball
people.
so lovely.
Some people will go out there, oh, unlucky, Hardy, unlucky. No, I wouldn't. To be honest,
That's a bad shot.
I'd say to him, mate, you weren't unlucky. You weren't there.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't turn up.
He knows that. He knows that more than anybody. There'd be nobody more disappointed than Archie, but it's not over yet. I mean, there's still time for Archie to turn it round. When I was on UK tour last week, I played against Rich Wharton.
Yeah.
6-1 down, and I've won 7-6. So it just goes to show you're never out of the game. So he is going to have to change his thinking and get his confidence back into his game, but it's not too late.
I just wondered if there's any how many viewers we got.
So just drop this in now. This is road map now. Just drop this in down the rail, right into the middle. Not a lot that can go wrong.
It's looking 6-4 now.
Yeah, so nice and tidy. Josh, no problems there at all.
I think if he Josh's break here, big frame here now. Breaks and dishes 7-4. I've got no sympathy for him,
Josh
yeah.
is looking good now though. I think the confidence is grown in Josh throughout the match, and I think that RG's just got to put that down to the mistakes he's made. Because they were both struggling at the beginning of the match, weren't they?
Yeah, but it gives you confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you're playing,
when your
yeah.
opponent is struggling, and then you know when now he's 2 leads the frame there, you're thinking that hang about. He's gone for the side cut break and he's got it.
Oh my god!
Look at the yellows again.
Yeah. Good chance. Really good chance.
Looking 7-4 here.
As long as he pots all the balls on the black, mate, it does, yeah, 100%. He got a great chance, hasn't he? So
Doesn't have to cannon into anything here. Yeah, everything's.
no, but the first shot, he's obviously got to play the yellow.
The first shot he could just stun out and get it back onto the one
I
in
don't
the
think
middle.
that yellow goes into the middle.
I think it does.
The yellow by the black spots, effectively. That's what you're saying. I don't think it goes. That's what I'm saying. I think he's just got to get his first shot, positional shot's got to be good. Don't think it goes. If it goes, then it's easier. But if it doesn't, then he's gonna have to. Yeah. Well,
He's looking to run through, isn't it?
yeah, that's what I mean. So
He-
first shot is the big one here.
He's come off too. I'll tell you what, he's played that not bad.
Yeah, he's played that well, and that's what we were saying. So the ball didn't go into the middle.
Just pop this in the middle and cannon near the yellow forward, or does he take it at the top?
I think I take that into the corner. To be fair, the white ball's not moving so much then.
No. And stun it between the red and the yellow. Hold it
Yeah,
there.
just try and hold the white as much as you can.
So you can get your
Just
hand on
enough,
the table.
just enough pace to pop the yellow, and just trying to hold the white.
Anywhere near the black spot, the white here, between the red and the yellow.
I don't
You
think he
cuffed
needs
it,
to
you
go
got
that far, to be honest. Between the yellow and the red, and he's perfect on the yellow on the side rail or in the left corner as well. So
Let's see what he's doing. No, he's playing in the middle. He's going into walls here. Oh, he's not. He's played it. He's gone past it. Did he try to play into the yellow then?
no, I think he's tried to come round, but I think he's played for the yellow into the middle next shot, like the right middle as we look at it. And he's not come far enough for that, so he's got to play the yellow into the left middle, I think. But I don't know. I mean, he's played into a space for options, hasn't he? So
I think our choice was the right one to pot it up the top. To be honest,
there is a case for playing this into the corner now, but it's a much more difficult pot. But if he plays the yellow into the but the closest to the white into the bottom corner, then he's not got to do a lot with the white. Whereas he plays the yellow in the middle, then the white's running away, so still a bit of work to do.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's not too bad. Damage
Just gotta
limitation.
done it. Yeah, it's about 3 inches back, so he leaves himself an angle to pop the one in the top corner
Yeah.
and then get himself back down between the red and the
Yeah,
black.
it's about getting the right angle in it on the next ball. So he needs to get the white onto the side rail effectively, just off the rail, like a little stun shot.
Or does he stun back off it? Can he stun it and come back now?
Or run through for the yellow in the middle.
You know, Josh Kane, he's always going to come out with something slightly different.
Mm.
Don't know with Josh, do you?
I think going into the middle might be an option. So drop this in. See how he plays it. That's what I mean. So people look at things differently, don't they? And
I think he should have stunned back or 2
yeah, he
inches
looks
back.
like he's going to.
I can't believe he's gone for that now, right? Because
He was
that
never
red
getting
was
back
in
on the yellow, was he?
no,
He was never getting back on that next ball.
this could be a turning point now. Come on, Arjit.
Well, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah,
Archie
I fancy,
needs to
I
punish
fancy,
him.
I fancy Hodge taking these now.
There's no doubt he's got to punish him. He has
Yeah.
to punish him. He has to win the frame from here.
Yeah.
So, it's the chance that he wanted. He's got it. Let's see if he can take it. I mean, it's a good chance. It's a good chance.
I mean, if he can put this one in the middle now, get onto that up red above the yellow, then it's a very good chance.
I think that red
Goes
at
past
the
the
top.
yellow.
It goes in both top pockets. So the yellow's come away from the pocket. So you can see
Yeah,
there.
he's looking. He might.
There is a gap. That yellow's not in the pocket. There's a gap. It does go in the corner. So
I don't even think he's got the angle, has he? Really? I think.
no, he's fine. I think he's fine.
I don't think
He
he's
can,
got.
he can also play for.
From looking from here, it doesn't look like he's got the angle.
Just run off the side rail.
Yeah, I didn't think that he had the angle.
Well, it's perfect. The red goes into the corner.
Yeah.
Or do you run it?
I think he might just pop this one in the middle and get to the one on the rail at the bottom. Just drop this one in.
Nice little cannon. If he's on the lower of the two reds, then that's not how you doing that.
No.
Maybe I'd play it with a trace aside.
Yeah, it needs to get back up onto that one at the top.
Yeah, but he's playing it with side, so we just swing past the first red. He's not happy. Where he's canning that red down the rail, that's perfect to get on the
Yeah, but I didn't think he needed to cannon the red down the rail. He could have just come past with the white and then get to this one on the bottom rail.
No, but now he's done it, that ball's there for him to take the lower red as well on the bottom rail, so
Yeah, but he could have gone that. I think he could have gone on the lower red. Oh, so yeah, it's not a bad. Not if he's straight, he's nearly kicking himself. But then, the bottom at the bottom of the two reds, one must go in the top corner.
yeah, exactly.
It's a big pocket.
He's only just got to stun it, hasn't he?
Nearly 2 hours now, this match.
Is it really? Time flies when you're having fun. You hungry, mate?
I think you both are, aren't we? This would be perfect if you could run through with the red.
The only thing is, is he going to play the left hand side one or the right hand side one as he looks at it? Because he plays, I think
I
obvious
think
one
he'll
is the
play
left
the
hand
lower.
side.
I think he'll play the lower
The
one.
lower one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. To be fair.
But he must run through with it.
And of course, the other thing is where's the yellow going when he plays it off the yellow?
He's took the higher one. Tell you what.
I don't think the red goes into that corner now.
No. The problem is now, how does he get back onto it?
Well, I think he's. For me, I'd run off the top rail.
I'd screw back off.
Would you?
Screw back for the 2 rails to try and get it in the middle here, where he's looking now.
Yeah, that's where he's looking. I think I'd probably be running off the top rail with the left hand side and trying to get the white just past the middle to cut it into the other corner. But that's what he fancies.
Topping this through, is he?
Yeah. That's exactly the shot I'm saying. Don't go in there.
Oh my god. What is the chances from there, the white going in?
That's just how it's been going for RG, isn't it, to be fair?
I would have personally screwed it back. I mean, at least get myself a shot on it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Even a double. I mean, even a screw back
I
like there,
think he's
get
just
a double on
unfortunate
it.
to go in the middle there from that angle.
He is
to
a
go
bit
in there.
unfortunate.
Yeah. I would have played exactly the same shot, to be fair.
That's why I was saying earlier, if you'd have took the lower red,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, run through with the
Yeah.
white.
Yeah. So another missed chance for RG. And
I think that sums up his night, doesn't it?
that's how it's gone throughout this match, isn't it? So Josh now 2 shots. He'll just try to deposit this into the middle, leave himself in the yellow on the bottom of the table. He's come low on it, but he's still got 2 shots. He'll use them now. Just set the ball up.
Yeah. It's about perfect now, just
Yeah.
on this and tap the black in the middle, in the side pocket.
Simple black into the middle. Shouldn't be any problem.
Let's put Josh on the hill now.
7-4.
It's Josh Kane defending his title. Heading himself 7-4 up now, looking to go into the quarters.
Is it a redraw every round? Is it in the Masters? I know they've been redrawn. They got to the last 64 and they redrew it.
Don't think so.
They've redrawn it last 64, last 32, and last 16, haven't they?
I don't think they've redrawn it again.
Have they not?
I've no idea, mate. They probably. I think they did. You know. It doesn't.
Let's have a look now to see if.
No, it should close the centre. It's supposed to stay here.
I've got that one up there, but I don't know what that one is. I think it might be
Yeah, it's been redrawn every round by the looks of it. So just some scores from the other matches. Aaron Davies is 4-2 up on Mick Hill. Chris Day is losing 7-5 to Rob Sim. Matt Braley has lost 8-4 to Alex Lewis. Ben Forty is 1-8-3 against Jack Smithers. Adam Davis and Chris Mellin is 4-all. Actually, not me, Adam. Some match that would be. Tom Cousins and Phil Harrison, another cracking draw. And it's 4-3 to Phil in that one. And Paul Clark of Australia is 6-all with Callum Singleton. So who do you fancy for the title then, Jella?
What for the Masters?
Yeah.
I can fancy Tom 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's got a very good chance.
Where's he from?
He's a young Welsh lad.
Okay.
It all depends who you draw, really. I fancy Mick for the world. I mean, Eddie Barker. I mean, he's a great player. I think
Eddie's done ever so well, and he's obviously a superb player.
I think whoever wins that match wins it for me.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Because Eddie's had quite tough draws. A few.
I like Eddie. Eddie's a nice person.
He's a great guy,
lovely, great player. Great personality. Quiet bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid as a rock as well. Doesn't make many mistakes, does he, Eddie?
No.
He's a good player. But Phil and Mick again at it, aren't they? Both of them in the semis. It'll be a repeat of last year's final.
Honestly, I'd love to see. Not joking. A new name to the title.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
And of course, Josh Kane's in it, and Eddie Barker. It'd be nice to see those two play it out, wouldn't it?
It would be. Would be nice to see them two in the final. I'm just popping that to the toilet.
Right then, so it's looking a bit of ominous for Harjeet now. He needs to win every frame from here, so someone's got to give. He's struggled since missing the opportunity at 4-2 up. And if he wants to stay in this match, he needs to start now. So into the next frame. He's cued that so badly. He's dropped his elbow. Get him to look at that when he's finished his match. Watch it back. He completely dropped his body and dropped his elbow on that break, and the ball's hardly moved.
Who's broke here?
So Harjeet's just broken, and it looked like he was trying to do a chicken dance when he hit the ball. I don't know what he was doing there. He's cued the ball so badly.
What's he on then?
Well, he's not part of the ball.
He's not potted the ball?
He's not part of the ball. No, he's broke. And
it's been a dry break again?
The balls have hardly moved. Really, not really. And his elbow must have nearly hit the floor then when he went on his back arm when he hit the ball. So it was terrible. He didn't get through the ball at all.
Josh take these on, or will he just defend?
I think at 7-4 up, knowing how poorly Arjit's playing, I think he'll be looking for it out. I can't see why. I don't know. What do I know?
No, he's trying to
I
defend it.
don't even know what he's played there. I give up. What do I know?
It's not been the best of the matches.
Do you know what? We said right at the beginning what a cracking match this is going to be. It's been poor, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been poor.
And then there's me saying, like, the matches are normally cracking in
Yeah.
and out and they're done and
Well,
under.
sometimes that happens. Sometimes it takes one player to be struggling and it drags the other
Yeah.
player down, and I think that's happened in this match.
I think Hardy's had enough of them. He's going to try and take out here.
Yeah. Well, he's got a chance, so if he can stun across slightly. Not too bad. See the two yellows in the cluster there.
Top one goes.
The top one goes, yeah. So if you can get himself the white into the middle of the table, somewhere near the boost spot or above it, there you go.
Yeah, just take this one in the far corner now.
Yeah. But the yellow on the bottom row as well
We
is
need to get somewhere near the brown spot here.
he's going to screw back and go for it now, I think. He's overhit that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That's almost.
Do you know what? Sometimes just things aren't going for you, and he's
So
not.
when it rains,
He's not
when it
queuing
pours, it
well.
don't rain, does it?
He's not queuing well, mate. You can see it. He's not getting through the ball properly.
It's not. You know what? He's played absolutely beautiful against Nish. Didn't miss a ball. He took absolutely beautiful dishes. I think he left his queuing
He
arm.
is
He
banging
left his
trouble
queuing arm somewhere.
Yeah.
He left it at home or wherever. Wherever he was sitting.
He's
he
not
needs to
done
go back
himself
and
justice
pick
there
it up.
because he's a superb player and he's just not been at the races at this match. And no matter what he does now, he's in trouble.
I feel for him in a way, but then on the other hand, I don't because of why I don't feel for him on the other hand because of how well he's just played against Nish, right in the last round.
Yeah.
It was awesome, and now suddenly he's not.
The wheels are falling off.
The wheels is not even half of a player of
Yes.
what he just played over there.
Does this go? He's looking at the pot angle, isn't he? Surely that doesn't go.
No, I think he's touching board. I think if he's
Oh, I see.
touching board, then he
Oh,
might
he
be
could play
playing
the
a plant.
plant.
Yeah.
Well, he was a little bit fortunate to land himself touching ball, even though it was unfortunate to go where he did.
Yeah.
And he did have a chance, but I mean, even that, he's not played that well, has he? So, over to Josh.
Looking at this red.
I don't know about that.
I can't see why he don't just take this one at the bottom of the row,
Yeah.
and if he,
I don't know about this shot. If he gets it, I think he's just obviously trying to get the pocket. So he's going to play the red, cannon and red off the other red and try and get the pocket here, but
oh, that's a great shot. That's a beautiful shot.
yeah, he's played that well.
Not only that, he's took 2 bags in 1 shot there.
He's been a bit fortunate, and but when it, like I say, when it's not going for you, it's not going for you, and unfortunately for RG,
You set them back up again.
it's
That's
not
giving
going
him
for him,
fun,
is
yeah.
it? So
This is funny. This is when you're playing bad as well, and then you're not getting no run, but the
Yeah.
other players getting
You
all
go,
the
yeah.
run. It's
Yeah,
just,
that's what happens.
Yeah.
that's our sport for us, isn't it? It's,
When you know that's happening, you might as well just bang bash it.
Yeah.
To the elbow.
yeah, start your engine, turn the going.
Yeah. Well, just hit an up then, ain't you?
Yeah. He's banging trouble there, isn't he? I don't even think he knows what to do. I don't know what to do either. Are the other go inside the red?
No, I don't think he's going to give it him. He's going to
No.
make him earn it.
So he'll
Or
just
does he drop him in?
play the yellow into the gap and just
I think he might drop him here. I don't know.
not play the F. Yeah, that's what it's a good shot.
What he's going to do, move everything out. Rushes.
Black onto it, can you? Play the black onto the yellow, pot the red.
Yeah, but the black's not sticking into the balls, have they? Really, look how far the
No, but if he plays it, he can pop the red in the other corner at the same time, and he won't leave a shot. I don't think the red goes into the middle.
I can't see the black sticking in. He's going to go for it. Well,
He's got no other option, has he? But he wants to pop both reds here. Well, he got one of them. If he'd have dropped the other one down, then it would have been a superb shot.
yeah, then it was a good chance. But
But it's not bad. I mean, he's got himself back in the frame, hasn't he? So
I don't know. Man, calibre of what Josh has got 2 shots here. I fancy Josh taking these out.
it's how close that black is to the yellow, and I don't. Oh, actually, do you know what?
Oh, if that's
I'll tell you
touching.
I'll tell you what. That
Ooh,
is difficult to get out without potting the yellow. That's difficult, Jello. That's a great shot. To be fair, that's landed perfect. That's hard to get out there. I don't even think he'll go for it.
I think if it.
No, he's not going for it, and I'll tell you why. Because you'd have put the one in the corner if he was going for it, and made sure he still had 2.
He's killed his yellow. 2 reds here,
He's
isn't
going
he?
to try and get this red in the gap between the 2 yellows. God, this is dangerous.
If he touches the black, the yellow goes in first.
2 reds on the side well as well.
Oh, I tell you what, he's played one there.
But he's
Right,
not.
the shot
He's
there.
not happy, and the reason for that is I think.
We can't see, can we? Could do with a top screen.
Yeah, if he drops the yellow into the middle, I think he could then bang them out. But do you know what? You trust in luck. Josh isn't happy because it gives him a chance. Whereas if the red was in the pocket, then RG would have been all sorts of trouble.
That sneaks in, don't you think?
I don't think it goes, but I think it opens. He can open the pocket up. Do you know what? I think as soon as he plays it, that black, I think he's coming over to the other corner.
Oh, he's missed it.
No, it isn't.
How's that funny? Huh?
Watch the black now. If he smashes this, that black's coming straight over
I
here.
don't think he needs to smash it in, really. He's got to set it up in a way, so. Still difficult. Very, very difficult here.
Would you just nudge gently? Would you?
I would just nudge it, right, and trying to keep myself an angle just to put,
See, I think if you nudge it gently, I think the red stays in there. I think you've got to pump it.
yeah, if you could just nudge it and get a thin cut on it and take the black out on the next shot with it. Oh,
Red's gone in.
That's sort of, well, red's come out. Is that the result there? Pop this and get yourself on up the rail or a double?
He could not. He can go into the black.
Yeah,
He's got the angle to go into the
yeah,
black
go
and nudge
into,
it
you can nudge it to go into go where?
to over the middle pocket or up the rail.
It's playing your shot, Craig. Looks like it.
There you go.
There you go. That's a
Great shot. Well, RG's back.
7-5.
More like it, RG.
7-5.
Welcome back. Josh Kane to break. 7-5 up. He's made a yellow and a real good chance to take the match here. You reds or yellows, whatever you fancy. What do you fancy, Jello?
I'll probably take the yellow now.
You know.
In the middle, and it's just slightly push them two reds out of the way to get onto that yellow up the top. And then all the rest of the... What's he looking at?
Just working out his pathway, I think.
Does this yellow, where does this yellow go past the red?
I would
The one
take
by the
reds.
black
See,
spot?
see, me personally, I'd be taking reds, but
Yeah, I
I
think
think there's argument for either colour.
I think he might do take reds, you know. Does he? This is where you need the ref. 30-second rule.
I'd say if he's practicing in his club, he would have already cleared these up, I think. As the screen frozen, what's he doing? No, it's a really good chance, you know, for the match. And
We need to have a look at the table, take the top view off.
just double checking around the table, working out which way he wants to go.
That's better. I think he might take the yellows here.
Yeah, when he's looking at the yellow, so yellow as it is.
Okay. I need sugar added. Greg, are you refusing now? Mr. Kipling, are you watching on your weight or something? Or what?
I can't eat too many cakes, mate.
It's only a biscuit cake,
I've
isn't it?
got a figure to look after. My body's a temple.
You won't be saying that when your beers will be going down, yeah.
Okay. Josh is trying to make it as hard as possible for himself.
I was just about to say that, making a mess of some of the things, isn't it? Come on, Greg. That's one
Go on,
each. Come on.
That's a good shot. Played it positively.
Where did he put it?
He put the yellow into the middle, he screwed across into the red, and now he's in perfect position. Well, strange he's looking at that, because I think he can plot this yellow into the corner and just stun it by the blue spot, and then you can just play the yellow in the corner.
Top, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, he's played your shot.
no, well, no, he's not. He's not come over far enough. He's played for the yellow into the other corner, and that yellow in the middle is going to be last. And for me, this is not the right way to go. But he's looking at it from there because he needs the angle to come back on the black.
Isn't it 7-5? It's not 7-4?
It's 7-5, yeah.
Yeah, 7-5. The scream saying 7-4.
And he's got a perfect angle. He's just got to make sure the pot, then the white should naturally come across the table for the black now. So
Black's
Tricky
tight on the
little
rail as
shot.
well. Does he checking it out now? What's he doing?
just drop it in.
He's checked it in. It's not a bad shot. So it needs rattle and stick to the pocket. I tell you what, if he doesn't pop this and Hardy clears up, you've got a game on your hands.
Tricky black, isn't it? Should be okay. Yeah, that's it. Well then, Josh, thanks for joining us. And Josh came through to the quarterfinals. A bit of a fist pump as well.
Right. Pleasure talking with you, Greg.
Yeah. Cheers, Jella. All the best.
Thank you.